Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Parlophone Records are out in the audience. Parlophone Records. We're gonna show this guy just how good we are. We're gonna nail this record deal. Fame, fortune, mass adoration. Ours for the taking. Let's go.
Welcome to Craze Hill Farm Midsummer Barn Dance. Are you here to have a good time? I said it, you're here to have a good time. Clap your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the best thing to come out of Rayleigh since the bust of Billericay, Mr. Billy Buckett!
Well, he's a man with a mission full of indecision. Yeah, he's got ifs and buts and onlys, and he's crowded, but he's lonely. Well, he's got motion and velocity and things he couldn't possibly do, but he tries, 'cause it's as long as he's wide. And his stars, he's achieves, and if that's all that he believes, he's got the mind over matters blues. Well, they're all dressed up for playing, but the orchestra keeps saying, moving, watching, where it moves, they why. So he says it doesn't matter, says he doesn't mind. Well, he looks around and tell me now, what does he find? He finds man with a mission full of indecision. Well, he's got ifs and buts and onlys, and he's crowded, but he's lonely. He's got motion and velocity and things he couldn't possibly do, but he tries, 'cause it's as long as he's wide. And the stars he believes, and if that's all he achieves, is lost the mind over matters blues.
Hey, Billy, ain't that the bloke from Parlophone Records?
What's work? It's a full-letter definition of what you wanna do.
What's work?
It's an ugly intermission that leaves you singing the blues.
What's work?
It's a cross between the devil and the deep blue sea.
What's work?
It's what you have to do with your time when you'd much rather be happy.
It's a outright shame, but that's work. What's work?
It's what you do instead of fishing or sleeping or boat.
What's work? It's what you want in the least, but end up getting the most.
What's work?
Just when you're feeling good, it's gonna happen to you.
What's work? Some fool will spoil it all by giving you something to do. Well, don't tell me it's Monday, 'cause that's work. What's work?
It's the rank outside or in, the race of having some fun.
What's work?
The odds are 9 to 5 that it won't leave you alone.
What's work?
It's a place you'd never go if you thought you had to stay.
What's work?
It's an imposition and it won't let you get away. I will tell you it's just destiny and there ain't no recipe. But man, you're just depressing me. That's work.
What's all that flaming racket? What's going on
Here
now?
comes the cow. Let's work. Let's work.
It might be Friday afternoon, but you're paid to work until 5 o'clock. The only tunes I want to hear down there are the notes from purring engines.
Back to your benches, lads. The boss has spoken.
The governor makes a joke and the workers laugh. Laugh, Pimple.
Why doesn't Mr. Wilkins ever come down from his office now and then, instead of speaking through that intercom thingy and that?
Because big bosses should be heard and not seen.
And always keep their pinkies clean. Hey, it's a bit like God in me, you know. The unseen presence.
Yeah, and we're like Moses,
We're what?
you know, in the Bible and that.
Now, I think you're more like Job. He was the one with all the pimples.
Me, Rolf, you know what I mean. He gives us the holy commandments. Thou shalt not clock on after 8 o'clock. Thou shalt not leave before 5 o'clock.
And thou shalt not be a thick little git. Would you look at that? Guitar, record player, all case of 45s, eh lads? God send us a human jukebox.
Oi, Sparky, be nice. Can I help you, mate?
John, advertise in the paper for a mechanic.
Yeah, right. Oi, Pimples! Go see if God will grant him an audience.
Eh?
Tell Mr. Wilkins there's a bloke here about the job.
Oh, right.
I'm Ted, Big Ted, head mechanic of panel beating. This is Marty, known as Sparky on account of being an electrician. Nicknames, you know, bit of fun.
Name's Billy. Billy Buckett. That's Bucket with 2 T's. And this is Lizzie.
Bucket. Yeah, mate. I thought you looked a bit pale.
Hey, here you go.
Dude, Bob, what's that for?
Been saving it for the 100th jerk to crack that joke. You won.
Mr. Wilkins says he's busy with a customer, but if you don't mind hanging on a bit, he'll see you when he's done.
This is our apprentice, Brian.
Known as Pimples, because he's got thick little git written all over his forehead in Braille. Hey, I've seen you somewhere before, haven't I? You and your guitar.
Been playing with me band over in Rayleigh. We got around a bit.
Cool. What sort of music?
Rock and roll.
Jeepers creepers. The Judies love a bit of rock and roll.
Bit of a ladies' man, are you?
Well, the band broke up.
Oh.
So, you're a mechanic?
Yeah, I've been working for Fred Jones over in Rayleigh till we had an argument about paying conditions.
And he fired you?
No, I fired him.
Well, how'd you do that?
I don't want to work for you no more, Mr. Jones.
If that young man is still here, I'll see him now.
Can I leave me gear here?
Yeah, I'll look after it. It's up the stairs and to the right.
So,
Enjoy your trip. Oh, on your knees, lads. It's God's senior partner.
What the hell's that?
Oh, it's a guitar, Mr. Burns.
Someone must have brought it in for a tune-up.
Very funny. Strangely, though, I'm not laughing. You see, in my position, a sense of humour is as dispensable as any of you. Understood?
Yes, Mr. Burns. How you keeping, Mrs. Burns? All right?
I'm very well, thank you, Edward.
Is my
How are
wife's
you?
car ready?
You said tomorrow morning.
If it was to be ready for then it should be ready now, shouldn't
It's
it?
really not a problem.
Well,
Didn't expect you till after 10 tomorrow, Mr. Burns.
of course you didn't. Just do enough to get through until Friday, don't you? Can't see beyond the end of your tool bench. That's why grease monkeys like you work for people like me. Well, I'm a self-made man. That's what I am. And I'm proud of my achievements. Proud of what I am. A self-made man.
Self-made man.
Self-made man.
Self-made man.
Well, I'm a self-styled guy.
Self-styled
And you can tell by the look in my eye that when I say jump, you better jump quick. Do yourself a favor, make sure you stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
I'm this self-made man. Self-made man. Real busy all day long. Work 'em on the night shift.
Night shift.
People think it's easy, but you gotta be strong if you wanna maintain the upper hand.
Upper hand.
The upper hand. Well, I'm a self-made man. And ever since the world began, there are those who follow, those who lead, those who fail, and those who succeed. And that's the difference between you and me. Understand?
Understand.
That I'm a self-made man. Self-made man.
Self-made.
I'm a self-made man. Well, keep up with me if you can. A self-made man. I'm a self-made man. Mrs. Burns and I are going away for the weekend, so I suppose my daughter Jan will have to come in and pick the car up in the morning. Say about 10 o'clock. Make sure it's ready. Yours, is it? I tripped over that.
That's all right, mate. She ain't damaged. Hey, Wilkins says I can start Monday.
Billy,
Yeah.
this is Mr. Burns. Owns a local chicken factory. And off this garage.
All right. How do you...
Start Monday, do you? You better be good.
Oh, I'm not just good. I'm terrific.
Well, I hope you're here long enough to prove it. Helen?
Thank you, young man.
You're welcome, Mum.
Coming, dear.
Whoa! Weren't you scared of him?
Well, why would I be?
Jeepers creepers, this cat is cool.
Yeah. Mr. Cool. Hey, found your nickname. Welcome to the Monkey House, Mr. Cool.
Hey, after you, mate.
Oh,
Watch your step, Pimples. You wouldn't want to kick the bucket.
You got a minute?
Yeah.
I'll give you the grand tour.
Betty, oh, there you are. Oh, you poor thing. Don't take too much notice of him, Betty. It is the third time the production line has broken down this month, and Daddy's even more stressed than usual. It's not your fault.
You're so nice, Jan. You're not at all like your father. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It's been a hard week for us all. Oh, goodness me.
What's the matter?
That smell.
Giblets.
I beg your pardon?
Giblets? Chicken guts? Oh, they do pong a bit, but you'll soon get used to it. Bit different to life in that posh boarding school, isn't it, Jan? Oh, stuck working here for the summer. Oh, with half the birds breathing down your neck every minute God sends. Oh, sorry.
You know, I'm actually glad to be here. Daddy didn't want me to work at all, but I refused to end up like my mother. I want to do something with my life. We had a big argument about it. This job is his idea of a compromise. Sometimes I know he seems cruel, and he likes everybody to know that he's nobody's fool. But he loves me in a special way, and it's something he doesn't have to say. Daddy, Daddy, he worries that I'll be alright. He keeps on saying, baby, baby, it's a big bad world outside. He says this whole planet is out of control. Too much of high heels, makeup, and rock and roll. Daddy, Daddy. We fight and we shout and we misunderstand, and nothing I do is right. He just can't see that I have grown, and he cares so much he can't let go. Oh, let me go. One day soon he's gonna see that his little girl is gone, and in her place there is a brand new me. With decisions to make that are all my own, about high heels, makeup, and rock and roll. Daddy, Daddy. Tell you what, let's head down to Tootie's for a coffee. That'll cheer you up, Betty.
Oh, yes, a nice strong espresso. Or a simple chocolate sundae. Shirley, you know it'll go straight to your thighs.
Well, we deserve a treat after the week we've just had.
Speaking of treats, a good friend of mine is coming to stay for the weekend.
Oh, boarding school chum, is it?
Oh, I bet she's far too stuck up for the likes of us.
Maureen, stuck up. She might surprise you. Come on, ladies, my shout. Ooh, let's go.
Place is bigger than it looks. What with the diesel shop out back. Thanks, Ted. See you Monday.
Those all your worldly belongings?
Yeah, I had a furnished room over Jones's garage.
So when you're fired and you had in your rent card too, eh? Tell you what, if you're stuck for a place to kip, you could stay at mine. Sleeping bag on the couch all right?
You sure?
Just till you're settled like. Shirley.
Shirley?
Sparky's girlfriend. Her mum takes in boarders. You can always try there if you're going to stick around for a while. Anyway, that's me till the morning.
But tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, got to service that Mini outside. Burns' daughter's picking it up at 10.
I'll come in and give you a hand if you like.
Thanks, mate. Tonight, though, is Friday night. Let's go hunting.
Hunting?
Yeah, hunting. For skirt, mate. We'll pick up a couple of lucky dogs. They'll hang on to our arms and our every word.
No steady then, eh?
Steady? Nah. Dipped my toe in the river love once. Got bitten off. Anyway, why buy a book when there's a library in town?
Can only be a branch library in a town this size.
To me, a girl is like a car. There are so many models available, it's a sin to drive one of them into the ground. She might be a Ford or a Cadillac. She'll take you way out there, may not bring you back. You better watch out, boy. It's a natural fact. If you don't see her coming, she's gonna knock you flat. Because a girl is like a car. Well, check out the finish, the upholstery, just what attracts you. Ain't no mystery. Or by the perfume, the look and the feel. There's more to transportation than the invention of the wheel. Because a girl is like a car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yes, she is. Yes, a girl is like a car. Because she's built for speed and built to last and built to set you free. But she's gonna leave you standing by the road in misery. She could be a Chevy. She could be a Porsche. She could be a Rolls Royce. Or a Fiat. Yeah, of course. She'll often confuse you, even drive you mad. But she could be the wildest dream you ever had. Because a girl is like a car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yes, she is. Yes, a girl is like a car. Woo!
Just like a car.
So, where do we start?
There's the Royal,
Yeah.
Carpenter's Arms, the Railway, the Quad Pot over in Runwell.
What?
Oh!
So, what's she like?
Hey?
What's she like?
I don't shout, eh?
Sorry, I was just asking. What's she like? The girl.
What girl?
The car. Burns' daughter.
Jeanette.
Yeah.
Young, pretty, smart.
Sports model.
Hey? Look, mate. You know if a car's outside your price range, you don't spend too long with your nose pressed up against the showroom window. Do you know what I mean?
You seen the torque wrench?
Yeah. had it in your hand last time you ran outside to Chunder. All right. No need to knock the blooming door down.
Morning, Ted. Is Mum's car ready?
Morning, Miss Burns. Yeah, it is. I'll get you the keys.
Oh. Hello, you must be the new...
Sorry, Miss Burns. This is Billy Buckett. Billy, Miss Jeanette Burns. Daughter of Mr. Burns. Garage owner. Don't mind him, love. He donated his brains to medical research last night.
That's Bucket with 2 T's. Please do it.
We call him Mr. Cool.
Do you?
Our Billy is a rock and roll singer. I hear he's quite the lady killer too.
Really?
He's not quite himself this morning.
Do you want me to show you Minnie's run back?
It's okay, I have been here before. The keys?
Yeah, sorry. There you go.
Thanks.
Do us a favour though. Don't jangle them, hey?
Bye, Ted. Goodbye, Mr. Cool.
Mr. Flaming Cool. Mr. Fool, more like. God bless us and save us. You should have seen yourself. That's the best impression of a blancmange I've ever seen.
You said she was pretty. Oh, she's stunning.
She's out of reach.
Married?
Might as well be as far as you're concerned. If Mr. Arthur Burns catches you sniffing around his darling daughter, your nose is just one of the things he'll cut off.
We'll see.
I don't think you need to worry, mate. Not after the show you just put on. You see, a girl is
like a car, yeah, you said.
No, you've got to drive them. Don't let them drive you. I'll tell you what. If you ever catch me making a fool out of myself in front of a girl, I'll eat that torque wrench.
Chain clips. The chains come off my motorbike. I need a clip for it.
Yeah, I suppose we might have some around here somewhere. Girl on a motorcycle, eh?
That's right.
What's your ride? BSA Bantam?
Oof. It's a Norton Dominator. Takes me where I want to go. Here today, gone tomorrow, like a feather on the wind.
Not from round here, then?
No, not likely. I can't think of what would keep me in a one-horse town like this. I'm actually here to meet a friend of mine at the 2D's Cafe. Do you know it?
No, sorry, I'm new in town. You have to ask her. You'll have to ask Big Ted.
Does he speak? I thought he'd been stuffed and mounted to make the place look busier.
He's, not quite himself this morning.
The 2Ds?
The two Ds, yeah. It's down the road.
Perhaps you could write it down.
Yeah.
So it's Saturday. Anything interesting happening in town tonight?
Dance. Town hall. 8 o'clock.
Sounds promising.
Would you...
Yes?
Would you like us to put that on for you?
I can manage, thanks. But might see you at the town hall tonight?
Yeah,
Excuse me, sir, but would you like salt and pepper with this? want no trouble. We don't want to fight.
We just want to go out where the lights are shining bright.
We don't want excuses. We don't want to know. We just want to get out on the road and go.
We're restless. Restless. Restless.
Restless. We don't want no trouble. We don't want to fight.
We just want to go out where the lights are shining bright.
We don't want excuses. We don't want to know. We just want to get out on the road and go.
We're restless. 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 Restless.
Never mind. Betty, maybe we should go to the pictures in Southend instead.
Nah, I'd rather go for a drink. Or maybe a drive.
We were expecting to go dancing.
Well, it ain't my fault the band didn't turn up now, is it, Shirley?
Oh, we got all dolled up and all.
Yeah, I put my new lipstick on special.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could test drive that later.
Betty, would you like me to get you one of the... oh, God, jeepers creepers.
Check out the boarding school babes. Ow, ow, Shirley, that's me. That's me, Shirley. Ow.
They must have really got plastered last night. It's not often Big Ted is stuck for words.
He's actually a bit of a hunk.
Maureen! Come on, I'll get the drinks.
He's the new arrival. He's a dish.
Scrummy.
He's just the new grease monkey from down the garage. Thinks he's some kind of Casanova.
I can imagine.
We call him Mr. Cool.
There she is. Now that I've properly recovered, you'll see the real Big Ted in action.
If it isn't the garrulous mechanic, I hope you're not going to talk me to death again.
Like the man said, wasn't quite myself this morning. Me and Billy have been out celebrating your arrival in advance.
Oh, and what did your crystal ball say about the dance being cancelled?
Dancing ain't the only fun to have around here.
Oh. Jan, we're going to be shown a good time by Big Ed over here.
Ted! Big Ted!
Hey, we could have the dance right here. We've got a jukebox.
Oh no, we've heard everything on it 1,000 times.
Yeah, Noah used to play them records to his animals.
Well, here's one you won't have heard. Tell me what you did last night. When you've been sleeping. Tell me what you did last night. When you've been home sleeping. Tell me all the secrets you've been keeping under the moonlight. tell me why you went last night when you should have been home sleeping. Tell me all the secrets you've been keeping under the moonlight. You naughty, naughty girl under the moonlight, rocking around the world under the moonlight. And baby, you weren't alone, so tell me who were you with last night? Who were you with last night?
Oh, that was fantastic!
Jeepers creepers, what record label's that on?
Who sings it?
It's not on a label. It's one of mine. I wrote it.
Are you pulling my what's it? What are you doing piddling around here in a garage halfway at the backside of nowhere? You should be a star.
Fame, fortune, mass adoration. I'm working on it.
You gotta go to London, that's where it all happens.
You got any more pearls like that tucked away in your bonds?
A few. I've got this one. Tender is the night when I am holding you. Tender is the night and perfect is the view. Here we are dancing the way that lovers do. Can't you feel it, darling? The time has come for me and you. There's a power that surrounds us, and it's stronger than any war. It's the magic of love, and the spell can make prisoners of a soul. Tender is the night when I'm holding you. Tender is the night and perfect is the view.
Get your filthy hands off my daughter!
You're back early, Daddy.
I've told you before, this place is a bin. And we know what goes in bins.
I'm not rubbish, Mr. Burns.
I know what you are. I know exactly what you are. I could buy and sell you, and I'll tell you something for nothing. One word from me, and you'll be out of that garage so fast your feet won't touch the ground. You understand?
Perfectly.
I want you home immediately. And if this young lady thinks she's staying at my place tonight, she better come too.
Did you see that? I reckon I'm in with a chance there, mate. And you, Mr. Cool, you don't half like living on the edge, don't ya? I'll tell you what, you're going to have to watch your step with Burns now, mate.
Ted, I think you're confusing me with someone who gives a damn.
Pub crawl?
Nah. I need some air. I think I'll take myself off for a walk. See you back at yours, though. So you didn't change your mind after all?
I had to climb out of a window. If my dad finds out...
You're the first job I get fired from before I started.
Yes. Look, I really should apologise for my father's behaviour tonight. Please don't take it personally. He's got this saying, when poverty walks in the door, love flies out the window.
Nice.
But I'm not like him. Look, Billy, when you sang tonight, when we danced, I felt like something happened.
Maybe something did.
Well, maybe I need to know more about you.
Maybe there ain't much to tell.
But there must be. Your surname, for a start, Buckett with 2 T's. It's very unusual. Is it French or something?
No, not French.
Where does it come from?
It's just a dumb name.
What about your parents then?
They
Do you see them often?
It's complicated.
Where did you grow up?
We moved around, you know.
Oh, but come on, Mr. Cool, what's the big secret?
Like I said, maybe there ain't much to tell.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Mr. Cool, but I really think I should be going now.
Jan, wait. Look, I'll tell you. I grew up in an orphanage. I don't know who my parents are. According to the records, I was found as a baby in Aldwych Underground Station in London during the Blitz, 1940.
An underground station?
It's being used as an air raid shelter. The story goes they found me in a fire bucket.
A bucket? With 2 T's?
Some pen pusher's idea of a joke, I suppose.
And no one ever came looking for you?
No.
How awful. Not knowing where or to whom you belong. I was first at boarding school. I was so very lonely. You must have felt that way your whole life.
No, not to need anyone. Especially if they didn't need me. Anyway, I wasn't lonely. Not once I got Lizzie.
Lizzie?
This lovely old girl was lying broken in a broom cupboard at home. Matron said if I could mend her, I could keep her. Then while Lizzie and me, we found rock and roll. Bed number 23, second floor dormitory. The kid from the Blitz with a joke for a name, yeah, that was me. Until one rainy day, this 6-string came my way. And I fixed it up and I strummed a chord and I swear I heard it say, you gotta rock and roll
How's it going down at Shirley's mum's place?
It's cosy. Grub's good too.
What's this?
Oi!
Poems.
Songs. Third one this week. They're just pouring out of me, Ted.
If God upstairs catches you...
I know, but I can't stop it. Anyway, I've decided to take your advice.
Good lad. What advice was that then?
You said it's time I stopped mucking about. So I'll book myself a recording session down at Southend tomorrow. Gonna make me a demo.
Demo?
Recording of me playing and singing. I might have lost my band, but if I send some of my new songs off to the record companies in London, I might just get a deal. You know, fame, fortune, mass adoration. Then no one will look down on me.
Well, knock me over, Mr. Cool. This calls for a celebration. Pub crawl.
Tonight? Oh, nah, I've got something else on.
In this town? What?
Look, mate, you won't be on your top for long. I guarantee it. Ta-ra!
Mysterious bugger. Maureen!
Hey there. Have you got a warm jacket?
Hey?
It gets cold on the back of the Dominator.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen Romeo and Juliet?
Who?
The Shakespeare play. It's on in Colchester. I've got 2 tickets.
Let me get this straight. You want me to go with you on the back of your bike to see a play?
Yes. Don't you want to?
Yeah. I would have thought that was more up Jan Street.
Oh, well, she's got something else on.
Something else on. Billy! That stupid little bird. I've told him, Burns has told him, if that boy ain't careful, he'll be out on his ear.
Mr. Burns won't find out, because Jan's watching a performance of Romeo and Juliet tonight. Isn't she?
So I guess I'm just some sort of alibi then, am I?
Oh, I could have gone alone. I want to go with you.
Honest? Yeah, right. I've never been to the theatre before. I've never been on the back of a bike driven by a girl before either.
A whole new world is opening up before you. I'll start the bike.
Stone me. She's a Rolls Flaming Royce.
long shift. There's got to be more to life than sticking me hand up the bum of 100 dead chickens every day. What you reading? Careful, it's a library book. And it's dead romantic, set in Verona. Is that near Luton? No, it's in Italy. On a shell, the things you come out with. Hey, Billy's been boarding with you and your mum for ages now. What does Marty think about that?
Oh, he's dead jealous. He keeps going on about it. I told Marty if he doesn't trust me, well, it's too bad. I'll probably dump him anyway. His practical jokes are driving me nuts.
But, I mean, you and Billy, you must be, you know, alone together sometimes?
Chance to be a fine thing. Apart from breakfast, we never get to see him. Whatever it is Billy Bucket is interested in, it obviously ain't me.
No, nor me.
Right, come on, Dreamer, I'll beat you to the chip shop. Oh.
Hello, Billy.
Hey.
Mr. Cool. Sharp fence. Oh, I always forgot. Another letter came for you. Popular fella, ain't you?
Thanks, Shell.
See ya, Mr. Cool.
Hi, doll. How you going?
Bit tired, actually.
Father's been working you too hard.
It's probably just a bit of flu. I'm seeing Dr. Brandon in the morning. Good news?
Another rejection letter. Decca Records. Look, it's not even signed.
No unsolicited material accepted. Well, what does that mean?
Means doesn't matter how good you are, it's who you knows what matters.
Oh, but Billy, you're so brilliant. It's only a matter of time. Just keep collecting no's until you get a yes.
Right now, I'd just settle for a tiny maybe. Maybe I need to move to London.
Leave Wickford?
I want to be more than just a tuppenny grease monkey all my life.
But what about us?
You and I both know that I don't fit into your father's grand plan. I have to make something of myself, otherwise your parents will never accept me.
I don't care what they think.
Yes. Yes, you do. Otherwise you would have told them about us.
It's not like that.
What is it like then, Jen? Because right now I feel like I'm on the outside of everything.
Billy, it's been a long day. I really don't want to fight with you.
I can't spend the rest of my life just sneaking around Lover's Lane.
Well, Billy, you go and do what you need to do. And I will too. And right now, I need to go.
Jan, wait, look. See you here tomorrow night.
I can't tomorrow.
When then?
I don't know. Bye, Billy.
Jan!
Can I help you, sir?
Oh, hello. You're new, aren't you?
Nearly.
Yeah.
Is there something I can help you with, sir?
Oh, but piston rings for me Bonneville.
Oh, the T120 or the TR6 trophy version, sir?
Oh, it's the TR6 actually.
Here you are, sir. That should sort you out.
Oh. Well, thanks.
That'll be £2, 2 and 6pence then.
Oh.
Pillick. What am I doing here? Like a feather on the wind, where I land is where you'll find me. Seems to me I'm searching, but for what I couldn't say. Hold me tonight, but it's on the understanding I'm here today and gone tomorrow, like a feather on the wind. Here I found such love and joy and laughter, and I'm as close to heaven as I've been. Now in this unlikeliest of places, there's no reason I can find to leave. Like a feather on the wind, where I land is where you'll find me. Seems to me I'm searching, but for what I couldn't say. Hold me tonight, but it's on the understanding I'm here today and gone tomorrow, like a feather on the wind. Sometimes a typhoon overcomes me. Next thing I know, I'm torn out by them. Sometimes a gentle breeze will find me drifting and staring down in wonder at the road beneath my shoes. Like a feather on the wind, where I land is where you'll find me. But I'm no longer searching, and here is where I'll stay. Hold me tonight, and for all of my tomorrows, catch me while I'm falling, like a feather on the wind. Catch me while I'm falling, I'm a feather on the wind. Oh, catch me while I'm falling, like a feather on the wind.
Lunchtime?
Jen, how'd you go with the doctors?
He says I'm fine. How's the new job?
Sales have gone up 300% since I started. I can't think why. I never imagined I'd end up living in this one-horse town.
I am so glad you have. How's Ted?
Ted's a revelation. Ever since I took him to see Romeo and Juliet, I can't keep him away from the theatre. And what about you and your secret love? What are you and Billy going to do?
Actually, I think we've already done it.
snack before you go out. You used to love my cheese and cucumber sandwiches. Now you never seem to be home for meals. Not much at all, really.
I'm not hungry, thanks.
Cup of tea, then?
Mummy, please, don't fuss.
Sorry, darling. I don't mean to. It's just... I do miss those days when you were little, when we used to do everything together. Those lovely school holidays. Just me and my Jan. Now here you are living at home again, and I hardly see you.
I'm not a child anymore.
No. Oh, well, where is it that Maureen's taken you tonight, dear? Hello, Arthur.
I had a very interesting conversation at the golf club today with my very good friend, Dr. James Brandon. When were you going to tell me?
Tell you what, darling?
That she's pregnant!
Dr. Brandon shouldn't have said...
You knew about this!
Don't start picking on Mummy! This is about me! My life!
Until you're 21, young lady, your life is ours. Now, who is the father?
Daddy, I love him. He's wonderful and
Love? What would you know about love? Pop records, teen magazines? Who is he?
He's not from around here.
I'm going to ask you one last time. And you will answer me, or so help me.
Arthur! No.
It's Billy. Billy Buckett.
Oh, that worthless grease monkey. Have you not listened to anything I've ever told you? When poverty walks in the door, love flies out the... Right. I'm going to fix this.
Fix it? How?
Brandon says there are clinics in London that deal with this sort of thing.
Please, not that.
I'm having this baby.
Oh, yes, well. Brandon has an alternative. Switzerland.
Switzerland?
There's a place in Zurich where she can stay until she's had the baby.
No, Arthur. Surely we don't have to send Jan away. Not again.
We'll get married.
Oh, the grease monkey's proposed, has he?
Stop calling him that! No, Billy hasn't proposed. He doesn't even know yet. But I'll see him tonight and I'll tell him.
You're not seeing anyone tonight, young lady. You and I are leaving for Heathrow in 5 minutes. Mummy will help you pack. I've got some phone calls to make.
Mummy, please. Arthur, wait.
I'm not going anywhere until I've spoken to Billy.
Out of the question. Now, Helen, you're in charge. If anyone should ask, Jan's abroad with me on business.
Yes, Arthur.
You seen Lizzie? I left her by my locker, but she ain't there now.
Maybe she's gone looking for some new friends.
Oh, new friends, eh?
Well, you're all cosy up at Shirley's place, ain't you, Romeo? You're the golden boy around here. Maybe Lizzie's getting lonely.
This is one of your stupid practical jokes.
Keep your overalls on, mate! Jeez!
Look what I found out by the bins.
Thanks, Ted. I wonder how she got there.
If I was you, I'd take better care of my gear, mate. Anyway, I'm out of this grease hole. See you later, monkey boys! La da da da, la da da da.
You said...
I didn't tell you, I'm honest. Well, you know Sparky's just taking the mick. Can I tell him now? Can I? Eh?
Go on.
Billy, mate, got something important to tell you. As Shakespeare would say, we met, we wooed, and made exchange of vow.
What? What he's trying to say is, we're getting married.
That's smashing. When's the happy day?
Well, 6 months or so.
It's the first weekend in spring. And we'd like you and Jan to be best man and maid of honour.
You could decide between yourselves which one you want to be.
Either way, I'd be honoured.
We're going to do it dead traditional. Everyone in drapes, pink Cadillac for the wedding car, reception at Tootie's for the gang, honeymoon in Brighton.
We're just popping round to tell Ted's mum now, but I want to call Jan first, though. Can I call from here?
Yeah.
Better be quick, because she's meeting me in half an hour, so she's got something important to tell me too.
You go on, mate. I'll lock up. Good night, best man. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Right.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Burns. It's Maureen. Is Jan there? She's gone where? A business trip. I see. With her father. Well, any idea when she'll be back? So I'll just wait to hear from her then. Okay. Bye.
What's that all about?
Oh, we've got to catch Billy.
Forgot Lizzie. Forget me head next. What's up?
Billy, it looks like Jan won't be meeting you after all.
What, why not?
I don't know how to tell you this, but she's...
She's dumping me, isn't she? She wants you to be her messenger.
Billy, wait.
Oh, she's chucking me, then just say
No,
so.
Billy,
I don't need
let me
anyone
explain.
who doesn't need
Billy,
me.
give her a chance.
Thank God I found you.
What?
Someone's been in our house and taken everything out of your room.
My dance set. What about my dance set?
Your record player? It's gone.
Billy, that is the least of your worries.
It's not the record player. It's what was in it. Stupid, so stupid. That's where I keep all my savings. Don't you see? Arthur bloody Burns. He found out about Jan and me, and he sent someone to nick my gear. Next, he'll sack me. My girl, my gear, my job, gone in one go.
Billy, just let me, please.
Billy, you don't know, man.
Don't tell me what I don't know, man. Like, get away from me, all of you.
All right, give the man some space.
But Ted...
Later, Maureen. Later.
British Overseas Airways kindly requests that all passengers for BOAC Flight 59 to Zurich please make their way to gate number 6 for immediate boarding.
To London,
Thank you.
stopping at Billericay, Shenfield and all stations to Liverpool Street. All stations to Liverpool Street, arriving platform
1. What'll I do without you?
What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do without you? What'll I do? What'll I do? No one else can see me through. Oh, what'll I do without you? What'll I do? What'll I do?
What'll I do when you're gone?
How can I carry on? What'll I do? Love will never seem so true. What'll I do without you? What'll I do? What'll I do?
With you, I could be a clown or a king.
With you, it's a foregone conclusion. With you,
I could do anything. But what'll I do without you? What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do when you're gone?
how can I carry on? What'll I do? Guess I've never been so blue. What'll I do without you? What'll I do? What'll I do?
what will I do without
Sit yourself down there. Nurse, now you understand the need for complete discretion. No phone calls, no letters in or out except through me. You understand? Verstehen?
You will give my message to Billy?
Of course. Now, I'll let you get settled. Mummy and I will be back to visit in 2 weeks. Now, you be a good girl.
They call him Mr. Cool, but I know he isn't. Under the cool, there's a heart of gold. He's just a boy who grew up much too fast and too tough. If you can't see, then I'm sorry for you. But I can't help it, I'm in love with Mr. Cool. They say he's had girls by the dozen. For all I know, it could be true. Somehow one day, they all let him slip away. That's something I know I won't do. 'Cause I can't help it, I'm in love with Mr. Cool. Each time we touch, I just melt away. Though they say we're too young and this is madness. But a lifetime from now, I'll still feel the same. So why should I waste it alone? They say he's cool, but he's warm and tender. They say he's fast, but he's waiting for me. And as soon as I can, I will run to my man and hold him my whole life through. Mr. Cool, I can't help it, I'm in love with
found this next bloke busking for pennies down Tin Pan Alley last week. He's been playing his songs for us out the back for coffee and signage, and we think he's great. So, one song to finish off the evening. Please give a big zeros welcome to Mr. Billy Cool.
Hello everyone. I wrote this song on the way down here. It's not properly finished yet, but anyway, it's called Wreck Out of My Heart.
Young girl, pretty girl coming round here, drive me up the wrong road and then she disappeared into the night. And she said she ain't coming back. Oh, but young girl, pretty girl coming round again, said she's gonna love me, but she don't know when she got time to spare and room to maneuver. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart, gonna make a wreck out of my heart. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart and a wreck out of me. Oh, a young girl, pretty girl, got no shame, touches me tenderly, says it's just a game of give and take, and she takes it all and leaves. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart, gonna make a wreck out of my heart. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart and a wreck out of me. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart, gonna make a wreck out of my heart. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart and a wreck out of me. Well, she tends to get reckless, but she's still in control. Yeah, she tends to get reckless, but she's still in control. I said she tends to get reckless, she's still in control of me. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart, gonna make a wreck out of my heart. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart and a wreck out of me. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart, gonna make a wreck out of my heart. She's gonna make a wreck out of my heart and a wreck out of me.
Thank you.
Great sound, kid. What was your name? Billy?
Billy Cool.
Good name. Great name. Got any more songs like that one?
30 or so.
30. Name's Solomon Goldstein. Call me Goldy. I'm from Fontana Records. I think you and I should talk.
Any news yet?
About?
Billy Buckett.
Oh, that. No, he's vanished completely, without trace. Some of the lads at the garage thought he might have gone to London, but they're just guessing. He could be anywhere.
This is terrible. How will he ever find out about the baby?
Oh, he won't. Don't you see, Helen? It's best for Jan not to have any illusions about him right from the start. That way it'll make it easier for us to persuade her to give up the child. No, the sooner she puts that little mistake behind her, the sooner we can get the grand plan back on track.
Can't she do that from home?
In her condition? Don't be silly, Helen. Oh, no.
Arthur, she needs us. I know she does. Even more so if that boy's run off.
You don't seem to understand what's at stake here, Helen. Most of the machinery at the factory needs replacing. I'm at a delicate stage of negotiating a loan at the bank. Oh, do you think that people in this town would really take me seriously if news of this leaks out?
Couldn't she at least stay somewhere closer to home?
No, out of the question.
Just feels so wrong.
Jan will be back before you know it. And then we can make sure she gets introduced to some decent young men. Young men with prospects and from good family backgrounds. No, this is the right thing for Jan. It's the right thing for the family. And you know what? It's the right thing for business too. Now, come on, let's go. We'll be late. Come on.
Oh, that was too close. I mean, how the hell do they find out where we're staying? We go miles across the countryside, change car twice, and still can't shake them off.
That's what 2 hit records in 6 months will do for you, pal. Billy Cool is public property now. And everywhere you go, everyone will want a piece of you.
Tonight those girls got most of me clothes. This is my favourite jacket too.
Well, lucky for you, I've got a spare. Hotel security will keep everyone out for now. Just wait a couple hours and we'll smuggle you out back. There's a fire escape down that door. Leads down to your car for a quick getaway. Meanwhile, I'll get you a wig, glasses, and an overall.
We make all this money, and I have to disguise myself as a mechanic.
That's rock and roll, baby. Enjoy it while it lasts. Most guys would give their right arm to be you tonight. Now, I don't suppose you want me to invite that pretty dark-haired girlie in. You might get the rest of your jacket back.
No thanks, Goldy. I'm exhausted, but I won't bother trying to sleep if we're getting out of here.
All right, well, answer some of your fan mail. That's the tip of the iceberg. The office just can't keep up. And I'll be right back.
Blimey.
A toast to the happy couple, to Ted and Maureen.
Ted and Maureen.
As Shakespeare would say, love is a smoke raised by the fume of sighs. But we've still got to eat, so dig in, you lot. There's plenty of nosh. That went well, milady.
Marry, sir, that it did. All things considered.
It's nice of Marty and Shirley to step in and do the honours. Still, it wasn't the same without Billy and Jan.
Paper says Billy's touring Scotland this week. I don't think there was ever much chance of him coming.
Do you reckon he got any of your letters?
Who knows? Jan's back, though. She called me at the shop yesterday. The poor thing.
It's Billy Girl!
Hi, gang.
So, how's fame, fortune, and mass adoration?
Yeah, it's all right.
Really sharp French, Mr. Cool.
Thanks, Shirley. Just a different kind of overall, really.
No, Lizzie.
All right, ladies. Give the man some space. This is unexpected.
Yeah, look, I know I should have... Look, congratulations, you two. Maybe I better go.
Oh, Billy, please stay. It's fantastic to see you. Aren't you supposed to be on tour?
Oi, bucket bombs! Is that your Corvette?
Oh, I like cars.
What's a Corvette? What?
She's not here, Billy.
She?
Jan,
Why would I care?
you didn't get my letters.
Just the wedding invitation.
Boy, have you got a big surprise coming.
So you don't know about the baby.
Baby, you guys, that's fantastic.
Not our baby, you big plonker. Yours and Jan's.
What?
Jan had a baby. Your baby.
And she didn't tell me.
Burns dragged her on a plane to Switzerland before she
Switzerland?
could. She's been in some clinic this whole time. She gave birth to a baby boy 4 days ago. She just got back yesterday.
Baby boy?
Yes. He's still in Zurich.
Why?
To be adopted, apparently. Or go to an orphanage.
No. No child of mine is going to an orphanage.
Man, you must be rolling in it. Can't get so far on the gallery.
No! Look, I've got to go.
Billy, where are you going?
I'm going to see Jan.
Look, right now she's really upset and
All
confused.
the more reason, Maureen.
Look, the Burns place is like Fort Knox. You can't just go waltzing through the front door like the prodigal son.
Ted's right. You won't get to Jan without some inside help. Ted?
All right. But hurry back, hey? Honeymoon in Brighton, remember?
No! You forgot the bouquet! Brian! Look!
Everyone got a glass? Let's have a toast to
Absent friends?
Kettle's on. We'll feel much better after a nice hot cuppa. Tea or coffee, darling, which would you prefer?
I'd prefer to be left alone by everyone, especially you.
Jeanette, look, I know these last few months have been hard for you. I mean, Hard for all of us.
Hard for you? Sitting up here in your ivory tower with the drinks cabinet, pretending it's all business as usual. I needed your help. Why didn't you stand up to him?
Well,
Daddy snaps his fingers and you jump like a puppet.
That's not fair. I didn't want you to go away.
If you just supported me instead of caving in like you always do, I need never have gone. I might still have my baby. And maybe Billy too.
Jan, I really did try. I begged Daddy to bring you home, but he just wouldn't listen. Hello, who is it?
It's Maureen, Mrs. Burns.
Oh, hello, dear. Look, I'm sorry, we're in the middle of something.
No,
Could you...
Mrs. Burns, please. I need to see Jan. Urgently.
She's supposed to be at her wedding.
All right, Maureen, come on through. Oh, don't you look lovely, dear? I'll fetch the tea, shall I?
Oh, what are you doing here?
I've been so worried about you.
Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't come. I couldn't face seeing everyone. My parents told me Billy just ran away. I didn't believe them. Not my Billy. Now I know. He was out chasing his big dream all along and couldn't have cared less about me.
Jan, you couldn't be any more wrong. Billy turned up at our reception. Until 15 minutes ago, he didn't know anything about you being pregnant. Or Switzerland.
He didn't?
No.
Oh, Billy! Oh, Billy!
It breaks my heart that she's still crying over that awful boy. Can't you convince her that he's gone for good and he's never coming back?
No, I'm afraid I can't, Mrs. Burns.
Because he is back, Mother.
No, not here. Not Billy Buckett.
Billy Cool. He's a chart-topping rock and roll star now.
Whatever he calls himself, I shall never forgive that boy for what he's done to us.
What he's done to us?
What about what you've done to him?
We've done nothing to him.
Taking Jan away was nothing. Sending some thug to steal all his belongings, his savings, that was nothing.
What? What are you talking about?
Then taking away his baby son? That was nothing too, I suppose. What do you do when you really want to hurt someone, Mrs. Burns?
That boy got Jan into trouble and just ran off instead of standing by her. Arthur said, just abandoned her. Arthur said.
You don't know Billy, and you don't seem to know your husband very well either.
I know that Arthur does what he thinks is right. He's a good man.
So is Billy.
And he's waiting outside for you right now.
I'm going.
Jan, no.
Don't you dare. No matter what anyone said or however bad things looked, I should never have stopped believing in him.
Well then. Cheerio, Mrs. Burns. I've got to go. I've got a honeymoon in Brighton.
Photographs and memories are all that I have left to me. Photographs, memories, fragments of a dream. I remember the laughter, happy ever after. That's what we
I miss this face so much. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. For our baby.
I know. It's okay. You're here now. That's all that matters. Tender is the night when I am holding you. Tender is the night. And perfect is the view.
And perfect is the view. This power that surrounds us is stronger than any wall. It's the magic of love, and the spell can make prisoners of us all. Tender is the night when I am holding you. Tender is the night, and perfect is the view.
Billy, they've taken our son.
We'll get him back. Find a way.
Evening, Helen. How's Jan?
Feeling a little better, I think. Arthur, you said Billy Buckett left his job at the garage and just vanished. You didn't tell me you made him leave.
What are you talking about?
Well, he didn't just disappear, did he, Arthur?
What do you mean?
He wasn't part of your grand plan, so you fixed him, didn't you? Well, it hasn't worked. He's back. And Jan's gone off with him.
Good heavens, woman, what were you thinking letting her go out?
It was bad enough keeping her locked away for 6 months in that place in Zurich. Surely you don't expect me to be her jailer here in her own home. Where are you going?
I'm going to fix this mess once and for all.
You've done enough.
I'm going to make sure that boy doesn't hurt this family anymore.
Our daughter is in love with that boy.
Oh, she's infatuated with him. Of course she is. I mean, how else could he have seduced her?
It's not just infatuation. They're in love.
Billy Buckett, 20 years old and not a penny to his name. He'll make her life a misery. When poverty walks in the door, love flies out the window.
Then it isn't love, is it? And anyway, he isn't a penniless mechanic anymore. He's a rock and roll star.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference. Why didn't you say so in the first place? We'll throw a party, invite the neighbours to come in and meet our future son-in-law, the here today, gone tomorrow, caterwauling ponce.
That's what's important to you? What people think?
Well, yes it is, as a matter of fact.
More important than Jan's happiness?
Oh, of course not.
Then help her. And Billy.
What do you mean?
Get little Billy back.
Little Billy? Now you are behaving ridiculously, Helen. Look, I know what's best for this family.
Well, this time, Arthur, you've got it wrong.
That conversation's over. I don't want to hear any more of this.
Oh, you will listen to me, Arthur Burns. You took my only child away, sent her to boarding school, made her a stranger, and now you've taken her child.
Now that's enough!
Not nearly. Do you know what I found today?
What?
The deed of transfer for the chicken factory and the house into my name. Got you out of trouble with the taxman, didn't it?
Where the hell did you get that from? Give it to me.
Oh, no, it's mine. Just like the house and the factory.
Oh, Nominally.
Legally. Unless your lawyer got it wrong. And I don't think he did. Now, you can get out of my house.
What?
And you can keep away from my factory too.
What?
Until Jan and Billy get their baby back. Arthur Burns. You're fired.
No, wait a minute. Look, wait a minute.
Here's your coat.
What?
There's the door. Use it.
Smell that breeze.
Seaweed, candy floss, jelly deals.
Lovely. I was beginning to think we'd never get away. I hope Billy and Jan will be okay.
Oh, they've got Arthur Burns to deal with. It's hard to say.
I know your parents were too keen on us getting married. But at least they didn't try to stop us, eh?
My parents gave up trying to stop me doing what I wanted long ago.
Maureen, thank you for marrying me.
Time was, I never thought I'd marry anyone.
What changed your mind?
Well, I met this bloke, and somehow I just knew he'd never try and hurt me or tie me down.
Didn't we pack the rope? Shame.
Oh,
I mean, shame your folks didn't turn up to the wedding. Do you reckon they'll ever come around?
my parents have never been around, so it doesn't matter either way.
Still, it was nice of them to send us all that money. Just enough money to buy that motorcycle shop you work in, eh? What do you reckon?
I reckon it's time we went back to the hotel, big boy.
Again? Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio!
I can't believe you kicked Daddy out last night.
I can't believe he went. I feel like a new woman. It's quite marvellous. Trouble is, Arthur's the only one that knows which adoption agency took little Billy.
We'll have to act fast then. I've got an idea.
Yeah?
Since you're the owner of a chicken factory, and I've got all this money doing nothing, maybe we could make Arthur Burns an offer he can't refuse.
Something that will give him no choice but to tell us where little Billy is.
All right, let's set up a meeting with our solicitors.
And in the meantime, you and I could see if we could trace little Billy ourselves.
Two-pronged attack. What do you think?
My dears, this is my grandson we're talking about. I'll do anything I can to help.
Let's go.
When you're a self-made man, you work every hour you can. You cut a few corners to make a return. By your own hands, you fly, or you crash and burn. It's the way you
Goldy, it's Billy.
Billy, where are you? I've been worried to death.
Look, something important came up.
Important, as in?
As in life or death. Goldy, I need a few days more.
Billy, we've got sold-out shows.
Can't you just shift the dates?
What are you, crazy?
Look, Goldy, I need you to work this one out.
Asking the impossible.
We'll get the lawyers to work it out.
Billy, if the venue sue the record company will sue you.
Well, if that's the way it has to be, I'll see you in court.
Worry, worry, worry all day long. Will we even make it through the
the night shift. Find a way of fixing everything that goes wrong. And still we survive another day. Another day.
Well, I'm a self-made man.
Self-made
and I got a future to plan.
That's what
so I'll make this work. I know that I can take an idea and make it expand. The answer still lies within the palm of my hand. 'Cause I'm a self-made man. Self-made man. I'm a self-made man. Well, I've got a future to plan. A self-made man. I'm a self-made man. Yeah.
Pimples! Did you put your hours down in the book for that last job? That is what Shakespeare would call a rhetorical question. Which means I already know the answer.
Don't talk to me like I'm still an apprentice. Mr. Wilkins promoted me while you were off honeymooning. Just remember, I'm a mechanic now. Oh.
For a probationary period, which means...
You thick little git.
If you make a cock-up...
When you make a cock-up?
Ah, look at the time! Almost missed the chart show.
Now, pop pickers, for this week's #1 record. For the third time this year, Billy Cool tops the pop charts, winning yet another silver disc for the sales of over 250,000 records. It's the song you're all loving to hear. Who Were You With Last Night?
Tell me who were you with last night? When you should have been home sleeping. Tell me who were you with last night? When you should have been home sleeping.
What side of the bed did he get out of this morning?
Whichever side of the bed it was, he's not sleeping in his own bed anymore, is he? For lo, his wife saith unto him, Get thee gone from mine house.
And lo, off he buggereth.
And from the chicken factory, forsooth, he descendeth into the wilderness of this lowly garage to hide his shameful head.
I really don't think we should be talking like this.
Oh, ye be a blasphemous sinner, and shall be struck down by righteous lightning.
Nah, it's okay.
What?
I got me crepe sole boots on.
What I mean is he hasn't even made it into work these last couple of days. Maybe we should feel, you know, sorry for him.
Nah.
Hey,
Working hard, boys.
Billy!
Mr. Cool!
Ain't you supposed to be on tour?
Tour on hold, record at #1. I'm here on other business.
Buying a bigger record player to stuff your earnings into.
Kind of. This morning I became the proud owner of a chicken factory.
A local chicken factory, perhaps?
What do you need chicken factory for?
It's called leverage, Brian. Leverage.
Oh, hello. Must be 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock!
Hello, Brian.
Hello, Betty.
Oh, Billy! Come on, Marty, it's time to stop fiddling with your big end.
Hello, Mr. Burns.
Oh, Billy Cool. I need to talk to you.
I'm just here to let you know that I own your chicken factory now.
So she sold it, did she? To you. For peanuts, I suppose?
Let's just say I bought it for a song.
So, what are you going to do now? Close it down, put a lot of people out of work just for revenge on me?
Not close it. Swap it.
Swap it for what? A haircut?
Mr. Burns, you've hurt me. Hurt me badly and well. Beginning to see what a bloke might do to protect his family. Mrs. Burns says that factory is like a child to you. So I'll offer you a deal. Your child for mine. Tell me where my son is.
I'm afraid you've wasted your money.
He's right, Billy. We were too late.
We found the right agency, but little Billy was already gone.
They wouldn't tell us where.
How will I ever forgive you for this? Our grandson.
Helen, please.
You don't know what you've done, Mr. Burns.
Let's go.
Jan, please. I've been trying to tell you. I've got the little fellow. He's back at a hotel there with the nanny.
Arthur, if this is a trick.
No, it's no trick, I swear. It's just that, Helen, you did me a favour when you kicked me out. It gave me time to do more thinking than I have for years. And I realised that I was throwing everything away that I've worked so hard for.
Your factory.
My family. You. Jan. And, whether I like it or not, Billy Buckett. He's part of our family now. So, Billy, Jan, you have my blessing. Now, Billy, look, I know you think that I was somehow responsible for the theft of your belongings and your savings, but look, honestly, I don't know who did it or why.
But we do. Tell him, Shirley. It was Marty. One of his stupid practical jokes. He got drunk last night and let it slip.
Look, I didn't know the dance set was full of dosh. I was going to put everything back the next day, but then you disappeared.
You idiot!
Look, I was just crazy jealous of him staying at Shirley's house. I just wanted him out.
Well, now you can get out before I call the police.
Oh, but Mr. Burns, I've still got everything. The record player's in the boot of my car, cash and all.
Well, go and get it then!
All right.
Ryan! Karate classes?
Let's go and get our son.
Our son. I've never been part of a family before.
Well, you are now.
You'll want to go live in London, I bet.
Why would I?
'Cause you're Billy Cool.
And this place is still halfway up the backside of nowhere.
But I've got everything I need right here. Woman I love, my friends, and a chicken factory. I mean, what more would a bloke want?
Fame, fortune,
and mass adoration.
I made my share of bad mistakes,
Taking wrong turns with no foot on the brakes.
but my gut tells me that it's all in the game. When you're on the road to fortune and fame, and she believes in me. Yeah, she believes in me. Yeah, she believes in me.
in moments of deepest doubt. I couldn't break in and I couldn't break out.
But to my woman, this is part of the deal. Making me strong and keeping me real. She believes in me. She believes in me. She believes in me. And I can do anything if she believes in me. So much faith and so much feeling. I can feel my spirit healing. So much faith and so much feeling. I can feel my spirit healing. I keep on playing this game of life. I get it wrong as much as I get it right. But I'll be fine because deep in my soul, let me tell you people, I got rock and roll. She believes in me. Every day she believes in me. In every way she believes in me. All kinds to see and I can do anything if she believes in me. She believes in me. Every day she believes in me. In every way she believes in me. All kinds to see and I can do anything if she believes in me. Yes, I can do anything if she believes in me. Oh, I can do anything if she believes in me. Yeah. Like a dynamo, you got a straight line into my heart, my heart, my heart. Ooh. Like a dynamo, you got a straight line into my heart, my heart, my heart. Ooh. Like a rolling from the very start. You got eyes, you got lips, you got legs, you got hips.
That smile, that look, one kiss, I was hooked. Yeah, whatever you got, you're really getting through to me. Yeah, like a dynamo, you got a straight line into my heart, my heart, my heart. Ooh, like a dynamo, you got a straight line into my heart, my heart, my heart. Ooh, like a
Thank you.